will now be recorded.
Good afternoon and welcome to the May 4th, 2021 meeting of the Bryan Board of Public Affairs. First item on the agenda this evening is to approve the minutes of the April 6th, 2021 regular meeting. You've all been, you all have a copy. If you had a chance to read them, if there's any additions or corrections, please let us know.
Seeing none, Tom, I make a motion to approve the minutes as read of the April 6th meeting.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Next item is a hearing of public concerns. And a number provided if you'd like to call in and have something to say. We will wait for a few seconds and then move on. Next item on the agenda, Clerk Treasurer's report.
The board has been presented with the Clerk Treasurer's report for the month ending March 31st, 2021.
This is Karen. I'll make a motion. We approve the Clerk Treasurer's report for March.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Next item, advanced metering infrastructure, commonly called AMI update, and Nathan is going to address that, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to give the board a quick update. This won't take too long because there's not a lot of advancement, but we finally did receive the agreement from Eaton, which we were waiting on. We received that last week. We sat down with the department heads as far as the communication, electric, and water, and we went through it. And there's a lot of stuff in there about what we're responsible for and what they're responsible for, quantities of items, those types of things. So we looked it over and we made a few changes and comments, and we responded back to them, but they were very slight. I mean, it was pretty much right on to what we were thinking. So I basically forwarded it on to Rhonda, our city attorney, for her review. So it's in her hands right now. And when she finishes the review, I want to sit down with Lori and Rhonda, kind of finalize that portion of it and make sure, address all her questions that she may have, or Lori for the Clerk Treasurer. And then we'll move on, and we've got a couple finance options, that we're looking at too. So I'm hoping that to have something, to you guys soon to look at and review. I also wanted to be able to answer all of our customers' questions. At this time, we really haven't secured an agreement or financing for the project. So I believe it would be kind of premature to sit there and answer, individual questions and dive too deep into some of these details. But I just want to assure all of our customers that we're going to do the best we can to educate them, basically through these board meetings and through our website and social media. And I can assure all of them that we're going to proceed it's going to be safe and secure. And I just want to make sure that that's understood. I mean, other communities, I think Montpelier is one that has the same system. Northwest Electric has this same system. It's safe. We don't put anything out there that there's no names or what people are running or anything like that being transmitted back and forth. There's no information, and we treat that information just as we do now. We're very protective of it, but there's nothing being transferred. So we will put out all that stuff, and we will educate people as far as that goes. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's basically where we're at. We hope to have something for you, soon. For sure, hopefully by the next board meeting. And if that's what my goal is anyway. So I feel we can meet that goal. And that's all I had.
Any questions from anybody for Nate? comments?
I just like to say I'm anxious to get this started. I know we were well on the way of having this before the pandemic and the budget issues that we had to deal with. So I'll be glad to see us get rolling.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Fourth and goal, been almost 15 years.
Mm-hmm. It's about time. It's about time.
All right. Thank you, Nate. We'll move on. Next item is the request to hire an electric department employee. Jackie?
Yes, good evening. As everyone is aware, Lonnie Wheeler recently retired, and that opened the warehouse position. So this evening, we are respectfully requesting to hire Justin Walfogel as a probationary employee, warehouse 1 person, and this pending successful completion of a background check, physical, and drug screen. Justin has over 12 years of experience working in a warehouse environment. And in addition to this, he has extensive experience with loading and unloading of trucks, inventory control, and cycle counting. So, and when Lonnie was employed, the wages came out of electric totally. We've had several discussions internally, and at this time, we want to take those wages and divide them equally between electric 18B and water 21A, as Justin's duties will be split equally between those two departments. And we did look at the budgets, and the budgets can handle them for this year.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question, Jackie.
Yes.
Did we get a lot of applicants?
Yes, we had not as many as sometimes in the past, but we had between 20 and 30 applications.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I'll make a motion we approve.
This is Dick. I'll second.
Jim,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Next item is a request to hire a temporary part-time laborer for the communications department. Jackie?
Yes, we would like to hire Beckett Stark as a temporary part-time laborer for the videographer department. He's currently enrolled in the Visual Communications Technologies program at the Bryan High School. And in this program, he has had an opportunity to gain filming experience as well as some editing of the films. This will not increase the budget for the videographer department. However, it does allow KB to have one more person to include in the schedule. So that way we can meet everybody's needs that need to be off for other activities or vice versa.
Motion to approve.
This is Karen. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the hiring of Beckett Stark for the part-time labor videographer position.
This is Dick. I'll second.
Karen,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Jim.
Yes.
Next item is request to hire a temporary part-time seasonal laborer for the water department. Jackie, you're up again.
Yes, we would like to rehire Clayton Roop as the temporary part-time seasonal labor for the water department. He will be performing building and grounds maintenance. The reason for the rehire is we did not have any seasonal employees last year due to COVID. So he was taken off of payroll. He did work the year before that and did an excellent job for the water department. So we would like to bring him back. Please.
We have the motion to approve.
This is Jim. I'll make a motion. We approve.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Jim,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Karen.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Next item is another request to accept the retirement at the Clerk Treasurer's office. Lori?
I would like to regretfully share with the board that I have received a letter from our Assistant Office Manager and Payroll Clerk, Sandy Bostater, of her wishes to retire effective January 31st, 2022. Sandy, I think every employee in the city has had to make a connection with her at some point or another. She handles a lot of workers' comp, medical type issues. She does all employee orientations. She's all around general in the office as far as handling customer service. She's a fabulous employee, as well as coming in and supporting us on BPA meetings if I or Pat can't attend. So I am regretfully sharing that with you, that she would like to retire in January.
She's been here a long time. I'm sure she's going to be missed by you, especially.
She will.
I know how much she done. Well, I'd like to make a motion with regret to accept the retirement of Sandy Bostetter.
This is Karen. I'll make a second.
I'm sorry?
Dick,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Next item is permission to post for the office manager payroll position in Clerk Treasurer's office. Lori?
With Sandy's impending vacancy, we would like to request your permission to post for the assistant office manager and payroll position as soon as possible, so that we can get someone in here and training with her and go through a total year-end process and with the 1095Cs as well as the W-2s, and just be totally on board and ready to go. Sandy has been gracious to offer to us that we can call and reach out to her with questions, but I don't think she wants to continue being bothered after January.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just reading that, Laura. I'm sorry, I didn't read it careful enough, but she's going to be here till the end of the year. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion that we give Laura the authority to post position.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Dick,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Jim. Thank you.
Next item. At our last board meeting, we were going to schedule for the board meeting after that to talk about meeting in person for our BPA meetings moving forward. We didn't have that meeting at the end of last month, so it's on the agenda for tonight. Jackie and I, before the meeting, set the room up in here that we can get comfortably social distancing 10 people. So that would be the board and Nate, Lori, Rhonda, and the mayor and Jackie. If you decide that you want to be here, you can also, beam in from your office if you'd like. But we have room for that many. So that would be up to you. And it is more than 6 feet apart for everybody. I can tell you that right now. And we will try to keep it safe as we can. Any comments from anybody that don't want to do that or is okay with it?
Last night, I attended the in-person council meeting in person. And I realized facilities are a little different. It was laid out in a way that it was safe. I know that there might be a situation where we might be dealing with something controversial that we might draw maybe an unusually large crowd, but that doesn't happen too often. And having been in the boardroom, I believe it was for a committee meeting, of course, fewer people, but I personally, I'd be comfortable with it. I think the time has come, and we could, as long as we can do it in a safe manner and maintain distance and masks. Just personal opinion.
Yep. I think it's a good idea. Personally, just my opinion. I miss the face-to-face. It's just a different scenario than being on the computer. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Well, Dick,
I already have my rabies shot, so I'm good.
I'm sorry, Dick. You're actually going to be not face-to-face. You're going to be half face-to-face.
Correct.
Because we'll have these on.
Yeah, there you go.
And we also have room for at our podium, if we had a department head that wanted to address the board or somebody outside who wanted to address the board, we have room for somebody at the podium to come in during that time and then go back out. So we think we've got it covered. If you're in agreement, then we would need a motion to go back to in-person meetings starting with the May 18th, 2021 meeting.
You did say, Tom, that if anybody was uncomfortable with it, they could stay
Virtually.
Virtually,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve going back to in-person meetings. If they're comfortable with it.
This is Dick. I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Next item is semi-monthly disbursements.
This is Dick. I'll make a motion. We pay the bills.
This is Karen. I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
We're at that point in our meeting where it's time for comments from BPA and staff. On the mayor at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Sprow. I would like to take this time to send a thank you to Chris Bryce and Parker Rosebrock, along with Eric Herman and Bryan Whelan. During the pandemic, we did a lot of changes, as Mr. Salsbury saw, to our conference chambers, and they were always willing and ready to help with microphone issues, camera angles, and so a lot of the success going digitally during the pandemic, their dedication to the city. So I just wanted to thank them for that.
Thank you. Rhonda?
I just want to say again that Sandy Bostetter is going to be sorely missed and wish her well.
Thank you. Lori?
Nothing further. I'll echo Rhonda's comments. She's really going to be missed around here.
Right. Jackie?
I want to reiterate Rhonda's statements on Sandy. She will be missed tremendously citywide, and I wish her well on her next endeavor.
Any department heads that would like to say anything at this time? Nathan?
Yeah, I have a few things that I'd like to touch on. I don't know if some of you saw the article in the Bryan Times, basically about the scholarship recipient. Jillian Drennan was the Gorsuch Scholarship winner. She's the daughter of John Drennan and our city attorney, Rhonda Fisher. So we hope now that the board has agreed to this, we'd like to get somebody from AMP to basically come in and present her with this award. So I'll be bringing that to you and trying to get something set up for that. I'm told she did exceptionally well on the testing. So, I want to let her know that to be ready for me to give her a call. If I have a question on power supply or our electric system, I'll be probably giving her a call. So I wanted to congratulate Jillian. Also, I know it's early. I want to wish Sandy well also on her upcoming retirement. Thank her for all her years of service. And also welcome Justin to BMU. And that's all I had.
Okay. Sharon?
Who did you say, Tom?
Have any comments for the,
Oh, yes, I do. I wasn't sure if that's what you said, this new tablet, kind of fuzzy coming through. Yes, I want to congratulate Jillian and wish her well. It'll be exciting if they can get someone up here to make the presentation in person. And yes, I agree with everybody, what they're saying about Sandy. She'll be really missed. She's been very, very good to work with over the years. And I was very happy to hear about the change in splitting the warehouse position between the two departments. I'm happy to hear that. And I'm glad we have the budget for it this year. So that's about it for right now.
yeah. Mr. Long?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I'd like to, I'm looking forward to meeting the new hires that we hired tonight. And again, I know Sandy Bostetter will be missed dearly. It's a little early, but I wish her well in her retirement. And again, Rhonda, congratulations to a scholarship award. You should be proud.
I am, thank you.
And if I may add, didn't you tell me she was the only one that's ever got 100?
That's what we were told. So-
Okay. That's pretty cool. Other than that, that's all I have.
Thank you, Dick. Annette?
I can see that Rhonda is a very proud mom. She's glowing from ear to ear. So congratulations to you and your daughter. Congratulations to the new hires, Justin, and then we have Beckett and also rehire Clayton. I tell you, congratulations to Sandy. She's got something to really look forward to in retirement. And so that's a new and exciting adventure in her life. So congratulations to her. And I believe that is all I have also.
Thank you, Annette. Jim?
Rhonda, congratulations to your daughter. I hope she'll do well. Andy Bostetter, I mean, what else can we say? When I was still working, she seemed to always, she was the go-to for me for any questions on insurance. And she knew it all. I there was ever a question I had that she didn't have an answer for. So I hope she enjoys the retirement. I can speak from experience. It's a pretty good gig. So got a few months to go. I wish you all the best. I really do. You're a great employee.
Thank you, Jim. I'd just like to welcome Justin and Beckett to the BMU team and welcome back Clayton. Jillian, congratulations to her. And I don't know if she's watching tonight, but if she is, she's seeing her mother doing a lot of smiling. So congratulations. And thank you, Sandy Bostetter, for your 30 years of service. You will be missed. With that, We are going to go into executive session to discuss acquisition of property in imminent litigation. So that executive session will have the board, of course, Jackie and Rhonda, Lori, Nate, and the mayor. And we will come back after that executive session and adjourn our meeting. Thank you all, and we'll see you in executive session.